guys, thanks so much for stopping by today. Ada here, and I am sharing with you guys a tutorial on how I work with Mommy Lhey's digital images. The program I use is right here. It's called Adobe Photoshop. This program, I did purchase it through Best Buy. You can find it anywhere online as well. You don't physically have to go to the store to purchase it. It'll be found on Amazon. It can be found also on the Adobe website. You can go straight to their website and purchase it and download it. I did pay, I believe it was $79.99. It's completely worth it, guys. The money that you spent, you would not believe how much I have worked on this ever since I purchased it. I completely love it. Okay, so I'm going to open up this program here. It's on my computer. And this Adobe Photoshop element is so simple to work with. I have had a lot of help from Kim, she is a design member on Mommy Lhey's team. She has so many tutorials too as well. Check them out. Check out YouTube, Google Adobe Photoshop. There's so many tutorials that can help you guys work with this program as well. Okay, so on to the good stuff. Once I open up the Photoshop, the program, I go to File, and I click on that, and I'm going to open up a new blank file. So just it gets highlighted in blue. Click on the blank file, and I am going to title my page date headers. That's what we're working on today. I'm going to show you guys how I did my date headers. And this document type, you always want it to be a US paper. And the letter size usually comes out at an 8.5 by 11, so that's your regular size. This is what you want to make sure all the settings are at. And just hit OK. And you will see a blank paper. This is going to be our blank canvas that we're going to work with. You're just basically going to open it up. You see how it kind of shows, kind of like disappears a little bit, but you can still see it. All you got to do is drag it until you see that image kind of disappear, but you don't want to disappear completely, and just let go, and it opens up. Alright, so this is our canvas. This is what we're going to work on, and I want to rotate this paper. I don't want it to be sitting this way, and you'll see why in a minute. So we're going to go up to Image, and we're going to rotate that image 90 degrees to the left, or to the right, doesn't matter, just as long as it's in the horizontal. Or you could have just basically rotated and flip it where it says horizontal. Either way works just fine. Alright, so let's click back onto the image. Okay, so we have a horizontal blank canvas here. Now, what I'm going to work with today is Digital, which I clicked on File, and I'm going to hit the Open option. And here already I have downloaded July's digital images that Mommy Lhey sent out. And I am going to click on the sticker dates here. So I'm just going to make sure there's a little check mark on there. It's already highlighted under the file name, and just hit open. You will see this little corner box show up. All you want to do is drag it again until you see like it's almost going to disappear, and then just let go, and there it is. It comes out. This is what we're working on today. And if you click over here, you will see the blank canvas. So you have two. You can click on either tabs on top, and you will see the two images that you're working with. Also, if you look down here, this area here is called the photo bin. You want to just take a look down here too, just to make sure you have both of the items that you're going to be working with. I'm going to try to keep it as simple as possible today, guys. Again, what we're doing is we're working on our date headers. I love that Mommy Lhey makes it so easy for us to work with these digital images, and we can adjust and edit them in a way that works for us. Okay, so this is what I thought of right away when I seen this. When I seen her add these date images, I was so excited, and I knew I was going to use them over and over again. I wanted to keep using them for my weekly inserts and my daily inserts, and there's no way only one page would have been sufficient for me. So I doubled them and tripled them and made enough to where I could keep making copies, print them out, and cut them up. All right, so we are going to go to the select button over here box, and we're going to use this option here called the Lasso Tool. Click on that, and you'll see that it's highlighted in gray, so you know for sure that's the tool you're going to be using. And what you're going to do is you're going to basically lasso what you need. So I'm kind of lassoing outside of the image only because I know it's going to be a straight edge. You see how it kind of went out? Don't like that. So just kind of click and drag a little bit past the image. It's still going down. If you can see, there's a line. And now you're going to go back in and just try to do it slowly. Take your time. I don't have a steady hand, so I always try to take my time. All right, I'm almost to the top. Okay, we made it. Okay, just let go. So the whole time I was basically clicking and dragging my mouse around the image. That's what I want to work on. This is what I'm going to drag out of this image. So now once that's all highlighted, you want to click on this move tool. So you'll be able to see your mouse again. This is still highlighted, and if you put your mouse on the image that you just lassoed, just click on it and kind of drag it, and you see how it kind of moves around now, because that's the only thing that we're going to work with today. So I'm going to leave that there for now. And we're going to go down to the photo bin, and we're going to see that blank canvas that we're going to work with. I'm basically going to take this and drag it down to the blank canvas. All right, and it'll automatically pop up as soon as you drag it down. So now I just figured out that I don't want this to be white. I want it to be a transparent canvas, only because of the fact that I have some editing to do with this and I need to see the whole background. All right, so I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. I clicked on the background right here, and we are going to edit this part. We're not going to do anything here. I just wanted to make sure this is highlighted in blue. We're going to go back to the image up here. Do we want to convert it? I don't know. I'm just highlighting it. See, this is all new for me, guys. This, I have no clue. I know there's a way that you can change it to a transparent resize mode. Let's see what this mode. Now we're going to have to start all over again. Yeah, we're going to have to start all over again. Okay, so I made a boo-boo. Very simple, easy to fix. We're going to open up a new one. We're going to do blank file. We are going to rename that. We're going to name it to what I want it originally named, date header. Headers. It's US paper, letter size 8.5 by 11. Now this is where I need to change it. Background contents. Click on that, and we're going to get a transparent background. We don't want the white one. We want the transparent one. So let's hit OK. And this is what you'll get. You get a checkered image. Again, let's bring it over till we can see the whole image. That's what we need. We're going to rotate that again. We're going to rotate it over 90-degree angle. That's what I wanted. I want it faced horizontally. So now if you look here to your photo bin, you have 3 items down here now. This is the boo-boo one. We don't want to use that anymore. Let's go back to this one. And if you notice, it'll still be highlighted. And you have it on the grab selection, your move tail, your move tool. And you're going to put your mouse over this item again. And you're going to click and drag it right down to this one right there. Let go. And there it is. This is what it looks like. Now you know why I needed to be a transparent background, because you see how there's still white all around it? Well, I don't want that. And I need to adjust it too as well. So we're just going to size it up. Oops, sorry, wrong way. I'm going to click and drag the corners only. And I kind of wanted it to be kind of making it to be about 2 inches in length and with the width. But I don't want the height to be that big. Let's see. I'm just going to eyeball it. Okay, that's good. And we're just going to stretch it out just a tad bit. You know, you guys can arrange it any way you want. The size, it's easy to adjust. Okay, once you think you like the size, I think that's a good size. I wanted it a lot bigger. Just hit the green check mark. Hit OK. All right, now I'm going to zoom in on this so you guys can see this a little bit better. I hit the little hourglass, looks like a little hourglass. Click on that, and I am going to hit the plus sign down here, and then I'm going to click on this image here, and that'll zoom it in. Look at that. Much better, isn't it? All right, so I need to now edit this because I don't want none of this extra white in the background. I'll show you how to delete all that. Really simple. So we're going to go back over here to our grab select area, click on that. So now you see our regular arrow again. So now you can still move it. And now we're going to delete the white background. We're going to go to this little eraser tool, click on that. And if you go down here, you see there's 3 different options to erase. There is an option where you can literally erase it. So I'm going to show you what's going to happen. I can undo it, but I'm just showing you an example of what all the 3 options are. So you can literally just erase this part if you don't want. But I do want that. So I'm going to undo that. There it is. Or you can click on the background eraser and make lines, and you can size it up. I don't want that, so let's just delete that. And then we're going to hit this one. It's called the magic eraser. And you will see in a second why it's called the magic eraser. Because when I click on just one section of the white here, look what happens. The whole thing disappears. Isn't that cool? So now I have everything that I need, and it's perfect. All right, so now we're going to get rid of this eraser. We're going to go back to our tool selection, and this is basically what you always want to work with. And I have exactly what I was looking for, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate it now. I'm going to try to fit as many as I can in this one page. Now you want to come over to the right. You're going to make sure that this box is highlighted in blue. Right click, and you'll see these options come up. We want to duplicate this layer. Click on that, and it'll tell you layer 1, copy 1. It doesn't really have to be titled. It'll title it for you. Just hit OK. And you see how it's duplicated here? Now, in order for me to move it, the image is actually hidden on top of this image. So, in order for me to separate this, you're just going to click off to the side here and just click out in the gray area. Then you're going to come over here, move your mouse over the image, and now you will see a blue box. I'm not clicking on anything. All I'm doing is moving around the blue box, the mouse over the box, the area. And now I see the blue box highlighted. I can click on anything, just click and hold and drag it over. And there you go. There's the other duplicate image. And we have more room for more. So let's come on over, do that again, right click, duplicate the layer. It's now copy layer 1, copy 2, hit OK. Again, you see if I move my mouse over here to this image, there's no blue box. If over here there is. But I just made a copy of this one, so I want this to highlight in blue. So I'm going to move my mouse over to the gray, click on that, and then come back over here, and there's the blue box. Now I click and drag, and there's the other copied image. Beautiful. And then so on and so forth. So you kind of get the idea. Let's make another layer. We're going to right click. We're going to duplicate this layer. There's a copy number 3. Hit OK. And there's no blue box over here. So we're going to click off to the side here. See the blue box and just click and drag. Isn't that simple and easy? Clicking off to the gray. All right, guys, everything is said. This is how I set up my daily tabs. And what we do from this point is you want to save this. If this looks good, if this is the size you want, it's up to you how big you want to size it up. Where you're going to place it is going to really depend on the size that you're going to need it. So this looks good. I'm kind of getting the idea that we're set to print this. But before we're done, before we print this out, you always want to save your work. So we're going to go up to File. We're going to hit the Save option. And it'll tell you the file name it's going to be under and where you want it. Because I've already hit and saved and done this work, I already have it in my computer saved. So I don't have to save this. I have it under Daily Headers. Okay, so once it's saved, we're just going to click out of this. I don't need to save this because I've already saved it. I'm going to hit cancel. And once it's saved onto your computer, I'm going to bring this and drop it down. You're going to go into your folder where you saved it at. I double click on it, and my daily headers are already, I named them daily headers. The ones that I showed you is called date headers, but you guys can name any way you want. So I just double click on that, and my Adobe Reader will pop up, and this is where I want to print. So this is a free program. It's called Adobe Acrobat Reader. You can download this also on the Adobe website. This is a free program, guys. Don't forget, if you don't have this, download it. It's free. I did not pay for this whatsoever. There's so many other options that you can do when you're in Adobe as well. Okay, so we're going to print this out. This pops up. We're going to hit the printer on the corner over here, click on that, and this box will come up. This is my printer settings. I have an actual size setting that I don't want to adjust it anymore. It's on auto portrait landscape, and I only want one copy. So all you got to do is hit print, and you're all set, guys. You can cut them out. I use my brother's cutting scalpel to cut them out, but you can hand cut them. You don't need a machine to cut. This is the main process of how I worked with these headers. I hope this helped, guys. I really, really appreciate you stopping by. And if you have any questions, don't forget to leave them in my comment box. I will get back to you. Have a happy day and happy crafting. Bye.